Yeah. Uh, just this, uh, what is sitting in the chair, uh, looking, waiting, the room itself, the expectation. Simply this is exactly what is being longed for. And this can never be known. It can never be understood. It can never be gotten because it's the only thing there is. It's already nothing being everything. And there is nothing outside of everything to find it, or to find everything, to know it and become it. There's just everything, just this. So an individual who's looking for this, an individual who seems to be separate from this, can be seen as just an imagination or a dream appearing in this. There is no real separate individual, separate self who can look for this and find this. There is just this, which is already everything. This can't really be described. Yet what seems to be description may appear in it. Words here can be used as concepts to describe that which can never really be described. Because this as it is already wordless. This can't be spoken. This can't be said. This is already empty and full. It is already boundless aliveness. What seems to appear in this seems to be alive because of this aliveness. So there is already no one here talking. There is already no one here who is even listening. There's just talking happening and listening happening.
But there's life.
Sorry?
But there's life.
Yes.
And there's love. And there's awareness and there's
You
consciousness.
can, yeah, you can name it. You can give it any name. You can give it any name. It doesn't mind. You can say it's love, life, awareness, consciousness. But this as it is already nameless. It is already beyond words, yet it appears as words. So here it is seen that it is exactly that which is talking. It is exactly that is responding. It is exactly the sound that seems to appear. Birds chirping, cars hooting, wind blowing, leaves falling. It's already everything. It's already this appearing as that. This is simple, even beyond the word simple. And this doesn't require any imagination. It's already here as everything. It can never really be pointed at, because even the one who seems to be pointing to it is already it. The pointer, the pointing, and what is being pointed at is already it. It's already this. So it's already every movement. It is already every sensation. It is already every thought that's appearing. It is already every feeling that's appearing now. And there is never not this. So there is no real past. There is no real future. There is no real present. It's just this. Now, this has no time. This is timeless. Here now, there is no Tuesday. There is no Wednesday. There is no October. Yeah. Because there you might find that as it is happening right now, we are still in October and I'm in November. So yeah.
Here it's getting colder, there it's getting warmer.
Yeah. So time is an illusion. Excuse me. So there is already no one looking. There is already nobody in that body who's looking from behind those eyes. There's just looking happening. Then something seems to assume that I'm looking. I'm a man. But that one is imaginary. He's already not there. Just an imagination that is believed to be real. And there is no one believing. It's just believing arising from nobody. So that is seen as just a knowledge in the memory that seems to say, I'm this man who's so and so. I grew up in a certain location, went to a certain school, got a job, bought a house. That's just a knowledge in the memory. You know, there is really nobody there already. And even the memory, when the memory is looked for, can never be found. The memory is never now. The memory seems to be in the past that doesn't even exist. Even what seems to be the separate self is always in the past that doesn't even exist. So it doesn't exist already. It doesn't exist now. The separate self doesn't exist. It's already not here. It never gonna collapse because it doesn't exist already. Or what seems to be an imagination may seems to uh, dissipate, but a real somebody who's a doer of things can never disappear because it never even appeared. So that looking, that seeing alone as it is not a man or a woman. It is empty of an individual. There is no individual there. It is just seeing, which doesn't have any gender, doesn't have any culture, and it's not local. It's vast. So somehow, sorry, when the attention is kept in this seeing as it is, uh, when it's not caught up in the story or in the imagination, There may seem to be an expansion happening. Something may seem to expand. And a recognition may seem to happen. There's just this, there's nothing else. The attention is always caught in the story. In the past, it's I'm this so and so, and I'm here, and this so and so waiting, you know. But that's just an imagination. That's just a story. But this, as it is not a story. It may appear as a story, but just as it is, it's just empty of any story. It is everywhere present as nothing. So everything is already appearing in you as this. Everything is an appearance. That body is an appearance in you. The house, the trees, the sky, the moon, the planets, the universe is appearing in you. What you really are can never be known, can never be understood, can never be described. What you really are, it pervades all things. Yet there are no real things. It's already this appearing as that. Everything is already energy. It's already boundless energy. Walls are never really walls. The sky is never really the sky. The mountains are never really mountains. The trees are never real trees. They're just what is this? They're already nameless. There may seem to be labels appearing that what is being seen here is a computer screen. It's a computer screen. But the computer screen itself doesn't say it's a computer screen. There seems to be a label or an imagination appearing to say, oh, that's a computer screen. But it's already nothing. So there's just saying, which is not a man or a woman, and nothing is seen. All is already appearing in this seeing. But seeing as itself is just seeing and nothing is seen. So seeing is already nothing. And it says nothing. Nothing says nothing. While in the story, there may seem to be an imagination that, oh, it's something, it's a computer screen, or it's a wall, it's a room that may seem to happen in the story. And this isn't happening. The happening may seem to appear in the story that something is happening. Something is happening to me. There's just a story appearing in this. Nothing really happens unless the
You just
nothing ever
faded
happens.
out here for a second. Nothing ever happens unless
The thought says something is happening. The saying as it is, it doesn't say something is happening. There may seem to be a thought that seems to appear in this. It may seem to say, oh, something is happening. Oh, he's getting robbed. Oh, the car is moving now. People are gathering. There's just a thought appearing in this as this already. So this is already empty. This is already nothing. This is already whole and complete. Just this is exactly what is being longed for. There must be something other than this. Is a thought appearing in this. And that's a thought when it is believed. There may seem to be a journey, a long journey happening, which is already no journey because there's nowhere to get to. There's just this. So there's nothing to reach. There's nothing to become. Anything. And there's nothing to find. There's simply what is. There's just totality, wholeness, completeness. So nothing needs to happen. for this to be what it is. Already, just this has nobody to find it. It's just this. So this is subtler than space, even. Yet what seems to be space is also an appearance in it, which is also it. This is already deathless. This is the unborn. This is beyond birth and death. This, what is already ageless. So every direction, whether it's left or right, top or bottom, is already this. So there is never really a left or right, top or bottom. There's just this. So there is no escape. In a sense that everything is already this, no matter what shape or form it may appear to be, no matter the thought that may seem to appear right now, the question, the answer, the wondering, not getting it, analyzing, hopelessness, everything is already this. The news, in the television, the documentary, the meeting in the boardroom, the walking happening, the movement happening, blinking, waiting, expecting, everything is already this, which is whole and complete. And this is exactly what is being longed for. Even the longing is already what is already disappearing as longing. The seeking itself has nobody behind it. It's just this appearing as seeking. And this can never really be found because it's already this, it's already everything. So there is nothing outside of this to find this. It's just this already. So there's no separation. Sorry. There is no separation. There's just totality. It's just a unity of all things. And this, what is alone as everything. People talking in the streets, cars hooting, people going to the work, going to work, some going to do their businesses, is already this boundless energy appearing as that. There are no real people who are going anywhere. There are no cars hooting. There's just this. And this is not even this. No words here. This is wordless. There's never really anything to hold on to. What seems to be the separate self is always looking for something to hold on to. So at times you may say it's this, then it may seem as if it's some kind of a thing that can be pointed at, you know. Yet what seems to be a separate self is already this. So there's no real separate self. There's no separation. Everything is already this. Even that which is trying to hold on to something. So this is beautiful for nobody.
Thank you, Nkosi.
You're welcome.
Say hi to your auntie for me.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'll try to get this up in a couple days.
Yeah, I think she's ready.
Okay. Okay. Take care.
Yeah, thanks.